and welcome to this episode of Conversation with a Chef. I'm Jo Ritty and I love sharing with you the conversations I get to have with talented and passionate chefs. It's the backstory, if you will, to the food they're putting up. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the lands and airwaves where this conversation took place. Land which was never ceded, land where communities came together to eat seasonally, locally and without exhausting resources. I pay my respects to their elders past and present and to any First Nations people listening today. Today I'm talking to Santiago Sansone, one of 10 talented young chefs who've been selected for the 2024 Pacific Region S.Pellegrino Young Chef Academy competition. Santiago works as Chef de Partie at the Four Seasons in Sydney, and he was put forward for the competition by the executive chef there. Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Santiago grew up watching his grandparents cooking every day, preparing dishes for celebrations and holidays, and making pasta every Sunday. Santiago spent 4 years doing a law degree, but realised that he enjoyed the joy and creativity he got when he cooked for his friends and in a part-time job he had, and so he changed direction and signed up for culinary school. He did various internships in Buenos Aires, and then he went on to work for a catering company specialising in Italian cuisine. Here he became passionate about working with flour, pasta, bread and Italian sweets. Following this, Santiago started working in his first leadership role as Chef de Partie at Negroni in Buenos Aires, before heading to the States to work at The-Ritz Carlton in Santa Barbara. Santiago came to Sydney in 2023 and started work as Chef de Partie at the Four Seasons. It was such a pleasure talking to Santiago and hearing about the inspiration behind his dish Sweet Memories, which features sweetbreads, or as Argentinians call them, molleja. Through childhood flavours, Santiago aims to encourage people to experience something different by creating a beautiful and colourful dish, and he hopes he can change people's minds and perceptions with this dish, and in so doing help utilise all parts of the cow, so there is less waste.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jo here from Conversation with a Chef. How are you?
Hello, how are you? Good, and you?
Yeah, good, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for your time today, and also congratulations on being a finalist in the competition.
Oh, thank you so much. No, it's a pleasure for me.
That's great. Now, let's maybe start with your dish. Can you tell me a little bit about the dish and how you created it?
Yeah, first the competition was an offer from my chef, my executive chef suggested me to participate.
Yes.
And when I first started reading what it was about, I was thinking about what I wanted to show, no? And now I'm here in Australia, and I want to share a little bit of where I grew up with, no? And the first thing I thought was showing a little bit of my culture. I'm from Argentina. So in Argentina it's really popular, the sweetbread. We call it molleja. And while traveling, I saw that I was seeing that many people didn't even know about sweetbread, right? I thought it was a really nice way to show a little bit of my culture and making people know about what Argentinians really enjoy.
Yeah.
So I decided to put the sweetbread as the main ingredient of my dish, and then we mainly pair with we did it with do it in the grill, and as one of the many pieces we put on the grill. So I decided to keep the same essence, do it by itself with a salad, and I tried to incorporate also modern techniques, and I pair it with a corn puree and a chimichurri foam. That is also, chimichurri is very popular in Argentina.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it came to me.
Yeah. And do you have to think about obviously you have to think about how you're going to plate it up as well. What when you were thinking about the flavors and the ingredients, were you also thinking about what it would look like on the plate?
Yes. The sweetbread, it's a beef gland, so by itself it got a lot of fat. So that's why I pair it with mainly with a salad that can balance all that. Maybe no heavy, but it's heavy. So I decided to balance with a salad, with the freshness of a salad, and bring it a little bit down. And yeah, the colors. I try to represent the like a nice sunny day. Well, where I used to grow up enjoying by the grill. So yeah, it got yellow, green, all like outdoor colors where I spend more of my life. All my free days I spend it like outdoor with the grill by myself by the side, no? Yeah.
Great. It sounds idyllic and it sounds like a really interesting dish. And as you say, we perhaps don't eat a lot of, we don't eat a lot of offal in Australia. Have people tried this dish and been surprised by it, do you think?
I think people will be surprised by the taste. And I also... most of my colleagues now, I'm working at the Four Seasons, so and luckily I have really close by my place an Argentinian butchery, so I can find all the cuts that we usually cook in Argentina. So I can share with my colleagues the sweetbread, and they all enjoy it, and they all every surprised like what is this? This is beef. This is and this is an offal, and maybe people is a little bit judgmental about that, but I think when you try it, you will be surprised by it.
Yeah, and that's handy having an Argentinian butchery nearby. That must be nice.
Yeah. That's really nice. It's like, I feel like food is, I don't know, bring back memory, and you feel like, not far from home.
Exactly, that's right. And I see that the judging panel have 3 particular things they're looking for with your dishes. So technical skills, creativity, and personal belief. Can you maybe just explain a little bit about how those 3 things are present in your dish?
Yeah, well, by the technical skills, I think I put a lot of new techniques, like putting sous vide. I sous vide the sweetbread. I'm using the technique of foam. Also, I don't know if the garnish is a chip made out of tendons. That also it's a big process where you cook the tendons, then you freeze it, and after that you slice it with a slicing machine, and then you got to dehydrate them for 1 day. It will be perfect. You can do it faster, but good things take time. So while as much as you dehydrate them, it comes out better. So yeah, and then I'm adding mandarin shell in the salad.
Oh,
so that is another technique that I will be showcasing. And sorry, it was the techniques. the story, my belief. In terms of belief, what I was saying about
Yes.
the bringing people to try new things, no, and that is what I'm always looking for, and maybe people be open to try new things, and also here in Australia maybe is considered as often not not really popular.
Yeah.
So if I can apport something to people, maybe use that offal and include it as in his included in his diet, or
that's right,
or make it a choice, that will be like a really big accomplished for me, no? And so yeah.
That's amazing. And I was reading in the regulations for the competition as well that once you've submitted your recipe, you're not allowed to change it. So I imagine that before you submit the recipe, you must have to make it lots of times to make sure that you've got like the perfect
Yes.
recipe.
Yeah.
So how many? What was the process? How long did it take for you to work on that and get it to the point that it was ready to submit?
It talks a long time. Also talking with my chefs, trying, talking a lot with my superiors helped me to look to make the process of the dish easier, and their opinion helped me a lot to come up with this dish that I'm really happy, no?
Yeah.
But yeah, it took a couple of times to plate it, to think it, to rethink it again. But I was luckily all the support of my superiors made me really confident about the dish.
That's great. And just thinking more about your journey as a chef, I read that you started a law degree, but then you changed to a culinary one. What made you? What drew you into becoming a chef?
Well, I was studying law for like 4 years.
Wow.
And I have like I was super overwhelming of studying, and I look for not for changing career, but I was looking something to distract myself, to look something that I enjoy while I was studying. And I look back and I said, oh wow, back in Argentina and with my group of friends, I was always the one who was in charge of cooking, or when we were getting together to turn on the grill and doing something, or doing pizzas or whatever, just to have a good time. And I started thinking, why not trying culinary, no? And started studying. And I signed up in the Instituto Argentino de Gastronomía back in Argentina, and I started really getting into it and practicing and trying to get the perfect techniques, the perfect julienne, the perfect brunoise. I was really into it. The classes were fantastic, all good teachers. They really transmit what it was to be a chef. And I was doing the both career at the same time. Then I started working in a restaurant, in an internship, my first internship in like an Italian bar that was the center of Buenos Aires.
Yep.
And Yeah, slowly I start turning more on the culinary side, and I was working a lot. I was studying the both careers, and I decided to go in culinary and use all my time on that. So I decided to quit law schools, and then from there it was all keep working in La Focacceria where I started, and then I keep studying culinary. I finish the career there, and it was all. I think it was the right choice.
Yeah. And what do you enjoy about being a chef? Obviously, there's creativity, but it's quite stressful. It's a stressful job. But what do you enjoy about it?
Well, you said the creativity, but what I really enjoy is, I think creating memories. That's what I most enjoy. Maybe I always try to give the best of me in every meal, in every service, in every. Currently I'm working in banquets, so it's all a lot of volume, but I'm trying to always keep the same attention and the high standards, no? And I think always people remember places or experience with food, no? So I try to, that's what motivate me, no? Try to create experience in people and maybe, make memories, no?
I love that. That's so good. And you've worked in restaurants, but you've recently been working in hotels.
Yes.
So it's be quite different working. Do you prefer one or the other?
I think it's. I like hotel. I like both. Like both has his pros and his cons. No, maybe hotels. You are your menu got to be approved by a lot of superiors. Maybe your ideas got to be approved by general managers, and hotels and restaurant. Maybe you are more free to try and to experience new things, but in hotels, I think I'm really comfortable with all the structure and the support they give you, where maybe it's harder in restaurants, no?
Yeah. Well, and when did you come to Australia?
So, the main reason is my girlfriend.
Nice.
So we met around 4 years ago back in Argentina. We work in a hotel together. So we started dating just before the COVID appeared, and we started dating in February, and in March the COVID happened, quarantine, everything.
Yeah.
And the lockdown. So after that, we decided to start our journey abroad, and we decided we first traveled to the US, where we stayed 1 year in California, in Santa Barbara.
Yep.
And after that, we wanted to keep traveling. So she suggested Australia because she already had an experience here. She lived before we met. She lived for 1 year here, and she said to me, "You really need to. You're gonna love it there. It's really nice." And I was like, "Yeah, must be really nice, but it's really far away." And we decided to try it. before coming to Australia, we did like a little tour around Europe that really motivated me to keep traveling and keep looking for new experiences and then new cultures. And we arrived on Sydney. We decided to come here. We arrived on Sydney, and we stay here. We love it. Luckily, the Four Seasons is sponsoring me, so now I can stay. We decided they offer me the sponsorship, so we're thinking really well with my girlfriend, and we analyzing. We found out that we're really enjoying staying here. I really love the hotel. I got a lot of support from them. I can feel I can express myself. I will never imagine to participate of this content if they never proposed to me. So I feel like they really motivate me to do this, and I'm really happy with all this happening, no?
Yeah.
So yeah, we are really happy here in Australia. I think it brings a lot of beautiful things to us.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and all the best for the next stage of the competition. So I think, is it October the 9th that you find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yes, I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. Well, all the best, and thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Conversation with a Chef with Santiago Sansone, one of the 10 finalists in the 2024 Pacific Region S.Pellegrino Young Chef Academy competition. If you'd like to hear more stories from other chefs, I'm on Instagram at Conversation with a Chef. You can read the chat and become a subscriber at www.conversationwithachef.com. And of course, you can follow me on Apple and Spotify podcasts. I would love it if you told a friend about my chats, because it's still the best way to get the stories out there. Once again, thanks for listening. Have a great day and bon appetit.